it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football. Iowa State at Texas. It's Thanksgiving, and we've got a nice little special. We've got 50% off 2-for-1 weekly passes, which means you get the picks from two handicappers for the price of one, just $114.99, and you need to use the link picksandparlays.net/turkey. The Longhorns are favored in this one -1.5. They're favored -2. The total is 57.5. Texas enters this one 5-2, 2-4-1 against the spread. Iowa State is 6-2 on the year, 4-4 against the number. We've got Nick from the Insider's Room joining us to talk this college football matchup. Nick, who do you like?
Well, I like Texas here. I like Texas at home in the short points. I like Sam Ehlinger. I think Iowa State takes a step back here after its 45-0 win over K-State last time out. Chelsa, I actually gave out a play on Iowa State on the Picks and Parlays live cap show with Allie Burns on Friday. I mean, I like Brock Purdy. He's a solid quarterback. He has 13 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Iowa State's offense revolves around running back Breece Hall. He actually leads the country in rushing right now with 1,169 rushing yards. He also has 15 touchdowns. Texas, though, it comes in prepared here. It's had an extra week off to prepare for this game because its game against Kansas was postponed last weekend. As I mentioned, Sam Ehlinger, he's having a huge year. He already has 1,834 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, and he also leads the Horns with 323 rushing yards and an additional 7 rushing touchdowns. So, I mean, with a spread like this, obviously, the odds makers think these teams are pretty evenly matched, and for the most part, they are. But I think that this matchup favors Ehlinger, and just some really strong against the spread stats that I'll point out as well, Chelsa, here, is that Iowa State is 0-4 against the spread the last 4 in this series, and Texas, it's 22-4 in its last 26 home games against a team with a winning road record. This is actually a pretty big game, Chelsa. This is a Big 12 eliminator game, title eliminator game. And so I think for me, I like Texas. I like Sam Ehlinger. And so I'm going to suggest to lay the short points here, Chelsa.
Yeah, definitely is going to be a good one according to the odds makers when you see that kind of spread. I think Texas opened at -1, and that's moved a little bit towards the Longhorns being bigger favorites in this one. So the line suggests that people are on Texas as well. That's going to do it for our Big 12 talk here on Picks and Parlays. As always, great stuff from Nick from the Insider's Room. Nick, thanks for joining us.